something that all the clothing stores will want to have. With a group of engineers, I created a mirror capable to detecting the person features, height, weight, and body size. I have to think a context where I insert my product, and my attention is focused on the clothing stores. In the clothing stores, there are a great variety of clothes. This is a good reason for narrowing down and buy all the clothes which feel better to us. This is what my mirror do. With its high technology, it surveys the person features in front of it, and through the screening of all the clothes in stores, choose them which are the best fit for the person.
Okay.
This product can be sold to all the clothing stores, not only to the stores already present since many years in the market, but also to the new brands that they start with immediate competitive advantage.
Okay.
This product has many advantages for the shopkeeper, attracting new customers for the curiosity to try this new product, and the loyalty of the old customers because approaches to their needs. In terms of disadvantage, the purchasing cost of the product is medium high. It is a new technology that needs of particular materials, and it requires the use of highly skilled technicians. But I expect, however, the initial cost will be incurred immediately offset by an increase in short-term sales.
In
short-term sales.
Can I see that in short?
In short-term sales.
Term sales.
From the current data on the clothing market, we know that it has expanded rapidly over the past years. So investing in this sector is so profitable. Everyone wants to be beautiful and attractive, so why not help everybody to valorize themselves and make sure they feel satisfied wearing the clothes appropriate for them. So let's invest.
Let's invest. Now it's your turn. Thank you, Valeria.
Allora,
You stay there? You stay there?
Sì.
Okay.
Good morning, I am Enrico Carpelli. I want to speak of creating an app that will be useful for the tourism of Serra San Bruno.
Okay.
This app regard famous Certosa of Serra San Bruno. Carpelli Enrico. This app regard of the famous Certosa of Serra San Bruno. This abbey was founded in 1090 in the woods of Serra San Bruno by San Bruno of Cologne. This aim was looking for a place, an uncontaminated place for retreat in monastic life, and so he built this abbey in Serra San Bruno. Today in this abbey there are 20 monks, but in this convent the access is reserved only the men. The woman, for a strict rule of convent and monks, it's impossible to enter. It's possible to enter. So my idea is to create an app that allows the woman to entering in this abbey at least virtually. And so the woman can visit this historical scenery.
Yes, historical site.
In this abbey, it's possible to enter only men through the museum. The museum show some place of monastic life of the monks, and shows some place of the Saint Bruno.
Things?
Shows.
Things or shows?
No, shows. shows same place of the life of the Saint Bruno.
It shows okay. It shows the different aspects of life. Okay.
Okay, but I would like to create in Serra San Bruno a media room. In this media room, it's possible you use this app. I don't want the use of this app. It's possible in other location different to Serra San Bruno. Otherwise, in the future, the tourism in Serra San Bruno will be favored. And the cost of the use of this app is
so you want people to go
in Serra San Bruno.
Okay.
Sì,
And find the app.
Yes, go in Serra San Bruno in a media room and use this app.
Okay.
The name of this app is a base app. Otherwise, Saint Bruno's app. The cost of use this app is not expensive or excessive. So all people will use this service. The use of this app and the creation of my idea has a double benefits for Serra San Bruno. Increase tourism, and finally the woman can visit historical site at least virtually. I hope to find some people that financing this idea.
Who will finance this idea?
This idea, and I think this idea will take benefits to Serra San Bruno.
Okay,
Thank you for your attention.
And thank you to you. And I'm starting the second round asking a question to you as number one, and then I'll go back to the other three. Enrico, you said that you want. I like part of your idea, but I have some doubts. You said that you want the app to be there, so that people are obliged to go to Serra San Bruno,
Yes.
visit the place, and then see, at least for the women, see virtually the.
Otherwise,
But then
the tourism decrease.
this is true. But on the other side, if the app is available all over the world, don't you think that this can attract also people to go to Serra San Bruno? They see the app and then they say, ooh, this must be a very interesting place to visit. Let's go. Let's drive there. So, there are advantages and disadvantages. What do you think?
I think that there are not disadvantages because the importance of Certoso of Apei, it's famous, popular in Italy because in Italy there are only Certoso, and this Certoso is in Serra San Bruno. The other
Pavia, Certoso di Pavia, no? It's
but it's not Certoso of Monaci. Seguaci di San Bruno.
I see your point. Are you from there? Are you from Serra San Bruno?
Yes.
So you're so close to your
Yes.
town. Very good. Yeah, I've been there once. Very fascinating. Thank you. Now I want to get back to you, Valeria. And my question for Valeria is this one. I noticed your pictures, the pictures that you used for your magic mirror. You only have women, no men.
This product is for everybody. Children, men, women.
But what typology of customers are you expecting to attract more? Do you think it will be mainly women or not necessarily?
Not necessarily, but for be
Convinced.
the investors for financing my product. Maybe I think that I show the woman, the beautiful woman, it's more attractive.
It's more attractive for the men in this
For
sense.
the men, yes.
Oh, maybe, no. Laces, is that you with laces? Yes. Even in your case, I would like to know the typology of customers that you have in mind. You mentioned athletes, but who else? Who do you have in mind for your product?
I have in mind for my product a casual
Audience, casual people, any age.
And I think that product is very useful for many people, because the prospect, in other words, the potential customer are people who have some problem, are athletes, are children.
What about children?
Are children when
you know, children, they always say, "Oh, tie my shoe, tie my shoe."
And for this, for the athletes, it is comfortable footwear, and it is a way to reduce a typical athlete's concern, because the traditional shoes could unlace and trip him up, and it is very.
Can you tell me again? It comes. I'm trying to figure this out. It comes automatically. You tie. It ties automatically with a button or with what?
With the press.
Pressing.
There is a sensor.
That's interesting.
Over the.
That's interesting.
Over the heels, and you press, and is automatically tightened.
That's very interesting.
And by the long pressing, you can adjust adapt it until it's perfect.
Okay. I had another young lady, another student who presented a shoe with high heels that becomes flat with a button. So the heel goes up and down according to this button. Maybe you should get together and present your idea.
I think, especially to the people that people who haven't mobility in their lives.
That is Oh, I see. Even lazy people, even lazy people.
I'm for the lazy people because in this way effort is.
Thank you. You drive to the university, don't you?
Yes.
And you always have problems with parking space.
Even at the university, at the supermarket, with a large parking, I lost a car always.
Okay. You know what happened to me once? But this was back to many years ago. I was back home crying. I was crying. Actually, I called, they stole my car! They stole my car! I was sure, 100% assured that somebody had stolen my car, because I came to the university. Then I parked the car in a different place, Then I worked the whole day, and I was so tired, and I could not find my car. And it was, okay, so this is in another parking spot. That's a nice, typology of customers that you have in mind. Absent-minded people like me? Or?
This app is more useful for when you go to another city. When the people travel
a lot.
You
know that in big places they have the letters in the parking spaces.
Yes, but
so you can remember I have a D, I have an E, but. Okay, I want you to give me a statement, a 30-second statement. And with this statement, Enrico, can you sit next to? And with this statement, you need to convince me that your idea is the best. Go ahead. 30 seconds.
And I think that my idea is very important for the historic background of San Bruno.
Thank you. You?
Because my app is more usable for all, because a lot of people drive the car.
Thank you. You?
This new technology will benefit many people and can resolve some problems.
This is a revolutionary idea, and everybody wants to see beautiful and attractive.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Very nice, very nice. Maybe I'm serious. Go to, we have a patent office here at the university. Go and talk to the guys, because your ideas are very nice. So, anyway, now, exam is finished. But it's just one extra question that I have for you. Enrico, one thing that you appreciated about the course, one component. Did you prefer the videos, the activities, language activities, the talking?
I prefer videos and lesson of tutorials, because in the tutorials there are more conversation.
Okay, thank you, Enrico. And in your case?
Yes, I have the tutorials because I have a possibility to talk
more. What about you?
This course gives me the opportunity to exercise my listening abilities.
Let's try with the video. That is important.
And I can choose some videos. Some videos very interesting.
Will you continue watching the videos? Will you continue watching the videos?
Yes.
And in your case?
Yes, for the video, but I have preferred to more tutorials.
Ok. Fateli venire. Vengono qua?
Sì.
Hanno appena finito. Abbiamo finito in tempo. Benvenuti. Gianpiero, prego. Siamo nel pieno di esami. Prego. No, hanno appena finito. I ragazzi hanno appena finito. C'era qualcuno? C'è.
Allora sai che ti presento lui e Enrico Come?
Non lo sappiamo ancora.
Devono avere il risultato, però è andata bene.
È la direttrice del centro linguistico, la professoressa Condizio, okay? Ed è delegata, come diceva il rettore, perché lui è ovviamente di origine calabrese ed è rettore dell'Università di Artois.
Ma posso dire qualcosa? Qualcuno di loro doveva dire think, e diceva chose. Ho detto no, ma cos'è?
Benissimo!
Un punto di più per chi pensava in francese.
E poi gli ho detto che tu sei anche delegata alla creatività, ho detto di portarlo come innovazione perché lui dice un'innovazione.
È vero.
Poi se magari gliela dice qualcosina su cosa fate anche come creatività non è
Con piacere.
Lui è il preside della facoltà di lingue, è anche il prorettore, lui è come il prorettore delegato all'internazionalizzazione e insegna intercultura e letteratura, English,
Anglo-Irish.
Anglo-Irish is
Yeah.
interesting.
She's an English, the best English teacher.
The best English teacher.
For me, it's the best. I don't know.
Thank you. No, do you prefer Italian English? Okay. No, we're just actually. I'm very happy that Gianpiero, we were having the chance to meet even in this particular moment. But when Gianpiero called me last night, I said no problems at all. It's important that they see the center active while we're carrying out things and exams this particular day. If you have the chance to go upstairs,
Yeah, you already
saw. Oh, you already saw. That is where we have the offices, our welcome, our meeting place, and today it's business English. It's business English, yeah. So they belong, maybe you should tell them, you belong to a degree course, your degree course is economia aziendale, come lo diciamo, business administration. They are taking this course, and then at the end of this course, che avete dovuto fare? How was your exam? What did you have to do? What did you have to present?
Elevator pitch.
An elevator pitch. And in this elevator pitch, you see the clepsydra over there, because we need to time them. And in this elevator pitch kind of presentation, what did you present?
We convinced the investigator for financial project.
So they had 4 nice ideas. One is an app.
Yes.
You want to encourage.
Yes, encourage the investors for financing my idea. My idea is a bay of Certosa e Serra San Bruno.
So since
What's the idea?
and the idea is
An app that allows the woman to visit virtually in the museum of the bay Serra San Bruno.
because in the Certosa women cannot go.
Yes.
It's forbidden. So it's a monastery. It's a beautiful spot. And Enrico says it's a pity for women that they cannot see this historic spot, historic places. So he's inventing an app. And then we have a magic mirror, and then we have an automatic shoelaces, and then we have a parking space for the absent park. It's an app for to find the car
in the park.
To find the car in the park. You know, maybe they will start up one day with this idea.
The first session. First sessions? The first year?
No. It's first year, but it's the magistrale course.
Okay.
It's the magistrale course. So it's they are already doctors, so you graduated already. Okay. And
What about creativity?
creativity, it's been a challenge for us. It's been a challenge because it's something totally, it was for that 3 years already. We've been carrying out this creatività delega. And at the beginning we had to a little bit invent ourselves and understand what we wanted to realize. The first and most important thing was the contact with students. So rather than having an office with many people who organize things, etc., we created a team of students who were giving us ideas. And some of the things that we created, for example, you probably saw the flags at the beginning of the pond. This was something that we created in synergy with internationalization. And then another aspect that they were taking into consideration a lot, street art. So in a particular place, this campus, which is our historic spot, historic area, a little bit forgotten by the rest of the Ateneo, we went there and we created murals. So some very young students, street artists, who created very beautiful murals. But incredible.
Also, probably we can visit the library.
All right.
In the library now that we will visit very, very soon now, we can see murals very, very good.
And the second one that we have now, it's the one in Aula Magna.
In Aula Magna.
So we have a chance. Yes, in this sense.
But I thought that it was also in pedagogy. Didactic. You teach in another way, or
Actually, it's a little action. It's a little action that we also created for the didactic aspect. Although I need to admit that we're still very weak on that. There was the day which we opened the flags. That day we started the day for international students, and we sent off an email to all professors at the University of Calabria, asking them that day they would give them microphones to the international students. So in their classes, give importance, give relevance, and give the voice to international students. That is an important aspect because, for example, we do it in our class. 1 week is dedicated to international students, and they present their culture, present their country, present their economic aspects of, for example, France.